Welcome to the world of Power BI query changes. When you make edits in the query editor, Power BI doesn't immediately apply them. It waits for your command. These pending changes influence how your data is transformed. Think of it like cooking. You've prepped the ingredients but haven't put them in the oven yet. Now, before you hit apply, it's wise to double-check whether those changes enhance your dish, or if you accidentally sprinkled salt instead of sugar. Hi everyone, I am Catherine Scott, and for over 12 years, I have helped businesses like yours harness the power of ERP systems to unlock their full potential. Today, I want to walk you through how our solution doesn't just meet your needs, it anticipates them. Think of it as your business nervous system, intelligent, responsive, and always working for you. Let's dive into the technical magic behind it, because when you understand how it works, you'll see exactly why it's a game changer. Pending query changes are like unread emails, just sitting there waiting for attention. Power BI holds modifications in limbo until you apply them, which can reshape your data structure. And yes, Power BI politely nudges you to review these edits before you finalize them. Ignoring these prompts is like skipping a warning sign. It may lead to surprises in your reports later. So let's make sure those changes are intentional before we hit the big green button. You might wonder why Power BI asks you to review changes. It's not being nosy, I promise. It's ensuring you don't accidentally apply modifications that could mess up your reports. Power BI acts like a helpful assistant, reminding you to check before making irreversible changes. This safeguard keeps your data clean and structured. So think of these prompts as friendly taps on the shoulder rather than annoying pop-ups. Discarding query changes is simple, but it's good to know the exact steps. Open the Power Query Editor, spot the pending changes notification, and hit Discard Changes. Just like that, your modifications vanish, no regrets, no consequences. Think of it as pressing undo after an accidental edit in a document. But be sure before you discard, because once those changes are gone, they're gone for good. We've all been there, one wrong click and poof, changes are gone. The worst part, realizing it after hours of work. Losing track of what was modified feels like looking for a needle in a haystack. And restoring lost data, well, let's just say it's a test of patience. If you're wondering how to prevent these slip-ups, stick around. Ever discarded something and got an error instead of relief? It happens more often than we'd like. The first step, identify the issue. Then peek into system logs, they spill the beans on what went wrong. Recovery tools can be lifesavers, but when things get tricky, calling in an expert might save your sanity. Discarding changes isn't always harmless. It can throw data accuracy off track. Reports may no longer reflect reality, and workflows can grind to a halt. And recovering lost data, let's just say it's not always a walk in the park. Want to dodge the regret of discarded changes? Start with a review. Keeping backups is like having a safety net for data. Tracking tools help keep modifications in check, and approval processes ensure nothing important vanishes accidentally. Imagine locking your fridge so no one messes with your snacks. That's what locking queries does. Restricting permissions helps too. Regular audits reveal suspicious changes, and educating users ensures fewer accidental blunders. Version control isn't just for developers, it's a lifesaver for queries. It tracks history, lets you restore older versions, and smooths collaboration. The best part, no more panic attacks when something goes south. Discarded a change. Refreshing data ensures you're not working with outdated information. Revalidating queries makes sure everything still works, and consistency checks. They prevent nasty surprises later. Query integrity is like keeping a car well maintained. It runs smoother when checked regularly. Validation rules prevent errors, performance monitoring keeps things fast, audits catch unwanted tweaks, and documentation ensures transparency. Before hitting discard, take a deep breath and double-check everything. Dependencies can create unintended messes, long-term impact matters, and getting stakeholder confirmation ensures no regrets. So here we are at the grand finale. We've covered a lot, and I hope it's been insightful. First, we reviewed the key topics in this presentation. Next, we identified the most critical lessons, because let's face it, not all points make the cut. Then we discussed practical ways you can apply this knowledge. And finally, don't stop here, take what you've learned and explore further. Learning never really ends, does it? If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.